Ready, Aza?
My God.
Lydia is here to listen to you. Kana is running away. Where's Kana?
Where is she?
Hi, Vidya. Welcome. So today we are not going to have the Q&A session, just the full presentation. What I noticed from two people have done it, Gita and Catherine. And from those two people, they actually presented the slides or their final essay too fast. Catherine, yeah. Gita only presented like 6 minutes or so, and Catherine only presented like 3.5 minutes. So what you need to do is to take your time to present because you have 10 minutes, well, 9.5 minutes to present. So, Anza, ready?
Yes, miss. I should share screen, right? Wait,
Mhm. Oh yeah, you need to control your own screen. So I'm not going to share the screen for you during the oral presentation.
eh, yes, miss. Wait. What? No. Is it already shared screen? Yes.
Uh-uh.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
can actually see
You
it.
see it now?
Yes.
Okay. My God. Aduh. Why there is a...
What is that?
Oh, I don't know, miss. There's a... What is it?
Delete?
Purple line. No, I don't know. What is it?
Oh, because you put the ruler on the view.
The view. I will screen it.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay. Here, I'll start.
Okay.
Then, hello everyone, I'm Azara Sako, or just call me Aza. I'm from GHI 2 from Liakayong Sari. Today's presentation, I would like to tell you about what bucket lists are important for our life. But before that, some people might not be familiar with this word about what a bucket list is. So I'll tell you what it is. Bucket list is a list of things or activities that you must do in your life. It is not just making a list and then you tick off or accomplish then done, but it's all about how you have a plan that you want to try again and again. But why do you have to make that? Is that really important or can it have bad effects after that? Wait. But no. Absolutely no. But instead, for youngsters like us, it can develop our identity to be more brave and confident. You can start by looking around, then find interesting things that you want to know. This will help your brain more stimulate with new things. Also, when you get interest with it. The second action is you will be curious about that things. Next, by making a bucket list will direct you to determine from knowing your goals, what things you should explore first, what activity you can do. That will be your knowing your goal. The next part is motivation words. Sometimes look energizing, but after a moment you will get bored and not get motivated after several times. But it hits different when you make a bucket list because when you plan it, you will get excited and want to accomplish it as soon as possible. Like what Felix Yao said, what makes you feel motivated is when you do it unless 21 days. It looks hard to be consistent, but you have to try it first. Comfort zone. Comfort zone is a condition that we are really comfortable with that and get lazy to do new things. When making a bucket list, the challenge that you had to face is you must pushing you out of your comfort zone. By that, you can know how to teach you to be confident and dare to step out from our comfort zone. So it is important to push yourself out of your comfort zone and do a lot of things that you want to do in your bucket list. After knowing all of this, then how about you? You want to be person who are afraid with new things or wants to explore this in a bucket list? Well, I think that's it from me. Thank you for listening to me.
3 minutes.
Ah.
Ah, seriously, you started at 30304 and now it's 06. You ended at 0600.
Yes, miss. That's why. Ah.
Only 3 minutes.
Wait,
Aza, these are some notes for you. Slide transition. Please go back to the first slide.
What, miss? Can you
Can
repeat
you please go back to the first slide?
this?
The second one?
This.
Mm. So from this, the first slide to the second slide, you actually already said uh, what is a bucket list, and you already explained about bucket list, but your slide was still in the first slide.
Yes, miss. I'm sorry. I forgot to
Uh,
click it.
there you go. Slide transition. So take a note of things that you need to work on as a slide transition. Uh,
Yes.
and then eye contact with the camera. You need to make more eye contact with the camera. Okay.
Eye contact.
Mm-mm. It's
This
easy.
camera.
Yeah, at the top of your at the top of the screen, because the screen is there, but when you take a look at the screen, your eyes don't actually relate with the audience. The audience is here.
Yes, miss. It's hard to focus on this camera.
Camera, I know, I
Like,
know. That's why we practice. It actually needs practice. And then these are the words that you need to um, execute better. It has. You said it have.
it has. It's hard to pronounce it, miss.
Mm.
Sorry, sorry. I will
And then
practice it.
develop, develop.
Oh, not develop.
There you go. It's actually develop.
Develop. Develop.
Wait,
De- develop. Develop.
there, develop. Okay.
Develop.
And then it makes our brain more stimulate. Did you say that? I noticed
Yeah.
that. Yep. It makes the brain more stimulated. Don't forget, when it's TED, you need to pronounce it clearly. Stimulated. And then what makes you motivate? According to Felix Xiao, what makes you motivate? Motivated. Same. So stimulated, motivated, and then uh, you already said it correctly, but as I said, if you want to sound better, you don't pronounce the E in the middle. So you don't say interest, but actually interest.
Yes. Interest. Interest.
There you go. Also, this one, it is correct what you say, direct. I hope I didn't hear any more direct uh, words in your presentation. I only heard it once. But if you
Yes.
do if you do have more than one mention of direct, you need to be consistent with your pronunciation, because some people actually said direct, some people say direct. If you say
Oh,
direct, keep it up. Direct, direct, direct. Okay.
direct.
So we have British and American. See, this is British, direct, and then American, direct. Up to you.
Direct. Direct.
Hmm. What else? You must pushing. I heard that in your presentation. You must pushing. You must be pushing. Must be pushing. Okay. A lot of thing. Is it a lot of things? Don't forget the S. A lot of things. So those are the things that you need to improve in your next presentation.
Yes, miss. I will. I must
Again,
do it.
if you have the script,
Mm,
underline words that you think needs to be stressed.
stress.
Mm-mm. So not every
Stress.
word has the same intonation and volume. Some words actually need more stress. or stresses.
To be on the line.
Mm. Where's Rere, by the way? Did Rere send any messages in the group? No? Nobody sent any messages in the group?
No, no, no.
I didn't check the group. Okay, there you go, Azza. Feel free if you want to leave or if you want to stay and watch other presentation, no problem. We
Okay,
consider
miss.
this we consider this the midterm test. So Kena, Kena, dang.
Yes, miss.
Media, Kena needs to go first because we already arranged the schedule before you came.
Uh,
Kina.
It's better if you turn on your during the auto presentation, you also need to
oh,
turn on your camera. So it cannot be Kena, you need to put the camera down a little bit so the proctor can nice your full face. Okay,
okay.
go ahead.
Wait, miss. I confused how to spell my class.
Wow, what's that, miss?
Uh,
Ujung pandang. Oh,
My
advanced level
certificate.
of Leah.
Uh-uh. When it was my time, it's not a higher intermediate, it was advanced.
Advanced. Oh, so you are Leah's student before.
Of course, I'm a Leah product. Through and through.
Oh, actually, my grandmother too, miss.
No, 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 no.
She passed from Leah.
Mm. Like Leah has been around for 70 years. 76, 59 to 76, 70, 59 to 73, 73 years. There you go. Kena, let's go. Kena is she's buying her time not to do the presentation.
sorry. Wait. My class is general high intermediate two, right?
Jan, just say higher intermediate to
Higher
Huh?
in
higher
Oh, higher
intermediate
inter.
to. So I'm Kena Aulia from higher intermediate to.
oh,
The G part is
Okay.
because we have conversation class and then TOEFL preparation. The G part is the general, means that you learn everything.
Can I start now?
Go ahead, Kena.
yeah.
It, everyone, you can check Kena's time. It is now 15 minutes. So Kena, go on.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Kay Naulia. I'm from Higher Intermediate 2 from Gayung Sari. Today I want to talk about social media. Well, social media are one of the best inventions for students. It can help students to do their homework or searching any extra lesson. Dr. Peggy Kern from University of Melbourne, Australia, mentioned that social media are very helpful because some social media users are happier when they are connected with other people. But I don't agree with these opinions, and and I think students should be careful while using them because social media can affect their emotions, social relationship, and physique negatively. First, social media can affect students' emotion by making them feel addicted to social media. The trouble comes when this wait, this the trouble comes when social media start to interrupt students' daily life. They have made unsuccessful efforts to control their internet use and stay online longer than originally intended to check social media. When students start to get addicted to social media, it may lead them to lack feelings and empathy. Next, social media can influence students' social relationship and take place where cyberbullying evolved. From a survey in 2019, at least 37% of students have experienced cyberbullying in their lifetimes. It can be giving mean comments or spreading bad rumors. Next, social media makes students decrease human contact. I see that students nowadays prefer to have a conversation through social media like WhatsApp or Line. It is hard to find them playing together without their handphones. And due to the addiction of social media, many students do the fewer physical activities. This is one of the big reasons why obesity is common for students nowadays. Besides that, continuous use of social media is bad for our eyesight as well. We tend to blink a lot of, sorry, students tend to blink a lot when staring at screens, causing the eyes to dry out and rid themselves of a protective layer of moisture. Students also tend to feel Students also tend to focus on blue screens that are harmful for students' eyes. In short, social media have certainly been helpful. Students may learn something new from it. They can also build their creativity on social media, but there are some reasons to worry about students that using social media too much as terribly affecting their emotions, social relationship, and physics. Do you have any questions?
Okay. Thank you, Kaina. You may check the
Thank
time. What
you.
time is it?
Ah,
19:40, 43, 45. So you only spent about
um,
4 minutes, almost
Yes.
5.
5 minutes. Mm-mm.
Oh, yes.
You need to add more to your presentation. Okay. Like I said, remember, reading is a totally different experience than presenting. Now, when you have your essay, when you give your essay to the proctor, they are reading the essay, but then you present your essay. It needs to be a different experience for them, also for the audience. Okay, so try to make your script longer. By the way, your spoken time is already quite fine. It's not too fast, so people can hear it clearly. However, more stresses are needed.
Oh, yes.
Stresses. Kaina, go to page 3,
Yes.
please. I think you
3.
I think you can add
Mm,
one slide before this one where you put the source.
source of
Source that you mentioned. According to blah blah blah. According to what?
uh, according to wait, I forgot. Dr.
Mm.
Peggy. Karen from University of Melbourne.
Okay, so find the picture of Dr. Peggy, or if you cannot find the picture of Dr. Peggy, find the logo of University of Melbourne and then put the quotation there. That should be the third slide. No, slide number 3.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You can just add now. Right click, Kaina. Right click on page slide 2, and then right click. There you go. Okay, so Dr. Peggy, whoever, okay, and then slide, and then after that, you said I disagree, and then you move to the next slide. Okay, Kaina?
Yes.
Okay. The next part is, these are some words that you need to check, or you need to practice more.
Okay.
So the first one, please take notes, Kaina. Talk.
Okay.
Remember when we say talk, there's no L in that word, so you don't say talk. I actually heard you said talk with L. So delete the L, say talk instead. And then you keep repeating the word media. However, you said media. It sounds very
Oh,
Indonesian. Social media, media. Okay, let's check the correct pronunciation from Google. Okay, there you go. Media. There. Media. Okay, so because this word is repeated a lot, you need to say it just like Catherine's priority. I asked Catherine to, yeah, I asked Catherine to really work on her priority. So this one is too for you. And then you actually said in the, I think it is the 4th slide or the 5th slide, it can help students, blah, 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 or searching. Did you say that?
yes, in
Uh,
the second
remember,
slide.
it can help. It means that the next part should be search. It can help or search.
Oh,
Parallelism.
okay, okay.
And then it gets students to be addicted. The same one as Aza, you missed the part. Addicted.
Addicted.
Got it. It needs to be clear. Addicted. Because if it's not clear, people will think that you don't use the ed part. Addicted. And then this word. Interrupt. 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 And if I'm not mistaken, you wrote lifetimes. Their lifetimes?
Yes.
It should be lifetime only. If I'm not mistaken, lifetime is uncountable, so you don't actually use
Okay.
S. Countable, usually singular. Usually singular. See, there you go. So we don't usually say lifetimes, but lifetime.
Okay.
And then human contact. This is in your slide. Kena, please share your slide again. Human contact. Okay. Human contact without S. There you go. Decrease human contact. Because when you say human contacts, it means that people in your phone book, the contacts, human contact that you want to reach here is actually that conversation thing with other people, right? So
Right.
contact. Got it. And then you actually said without in 2 words. Without.
Oh,
Try to combine your without. So instead of without.
okay.
One of the big reasons, if I'm not mistaken, you said one of the big reason. So one of the big reasons with us.
With
And then,
us. Okay.
and then beside that, you said beside that, please check your script.
Mm, mm,
Oh, almost the last one.
oh yeah.
It should be besides that. Beside is di sebelah. Besides that, selain itu. So besides that.
Oh,
And the last one is affecting. Affecting. If I'm not mistaken, you say affecting. Affecting. Okay. Affecting. That's the difference between using E, the effect, and A, affect. There you go. Okay, now, remember, for the next presentation, you need to add more time to your presentation. You only have 5 minutes, so add 3 or at least 2.5 more minutes to it. Okay, that's your assignment for the next session. Also,
thank you.
to practice Q&A, we are going to practice Q&A the next session. I haven't greeted Ray Ray. Hi, Ray. Welcome. Ray Ray is somewhere. Okay. Vidya, are you ready for your presentation? Okay, now feel free if you want to leave the Zoom or if you want to stay. Up to you. Vidya. Will Ray Ray go first or Vidya go first?
Miss, I'm sorry. Can I just stay here to look
You are going to
other
present, right?
presentation?
You too are going to present.
Ah,
What
now?
do you mean? Now. You have finished your slides, right, Ray?
I think I'm not ready for now. Uh,
But the last session, I already told you that you have finished with your slides. So,
yes.
so Vidya will go first while you're preparing
Ah,
for your press. What do you mean? The more you trust me, the more you practice, the smoother it will become. Okay.
okay.
I've already sent you those words about revising, trying to check one more time again and again and again. It will make you look smarter, better, more fluent, and so on. So if you miss the opportunity to practice, you are actually missing one point of your smartness. Lydia, go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually haven't. Yeah, I am in the same. Like really.
Just practice.
Wow. I actually practiced yesterday, but it's not that long. You said it was 7 minutes,
That's why.
and
Let's see. What have you got so
no,
far?
no, I'm not ready.
Yeah, then the
How
same
how can we make it like longer?
by adding
Like
more examples.
ah
Just use your real life, like I said, in your final essay writing, you don't actually write for me, in my opinion, according to me. You don't actually write those things. But in your presentation, feel free to use those. In my experience, so according to what I have done so far, why not? You are presenting.
like say wait, can I ask question instead of presenting? So can I put like so my topic is music is beneficial for studying, right?
Play music.
Can I put like pardon?
Play music during your presentation. When you play this kind of music, it will make you study better. When you play this type of music,
Uh can I put like these are some of my playlist that I use like that,
Go
or
ahead. Yes.
is that okay? Or
Yes. Go
so
ahead.
it's more. Okay. It's more
Um,
chill than the
uh-uh.
text.
Like when you have it's like the difference between your student book in the class and your when you're watching a video on YouTube. When you read the history book, you do have history, right? You still have history at school. When you read the history book, it is so precise, like, oh, this chapter after this chapter. But then you watch the same presentation on YouTube. You go like, oh, okay, so that's what it means. Why do you understand more? Because it is more humanized. Oh, by the way, Vidya, when you use your playlist, you can actually play one of the songs. Why not? Add a video, add a song. Why not? Hmm.
I actually want
Like,
to ask question, but I just literally forgot. Wait,
okay, I'm going to address Aza. Aza, not everybody knows who Felix Xiao is, so you can actually talk about Felix Xiao a little bit. Like, according to Felix Xiao,
Yes.
blah 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 blah. Who Felix Xiao is? A motivator.
Alas.
That doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he said those things. The fact
Oh,
that he is a motivator, that's
oh, like that. Sorry.
I know he's all that, but you need to focus on what you want to say about him. Okay, so according to Felix Xiao, uh, a younger generation of motivators in our country, a notable motivator, something like that. I don't know.
Um, it can be pendakwa like that, Miss. Can I add that?
Yeah, but what is pendakwa in English? You need to find out.
Yes, I will search it.
Preacher,
Preacher.
preacher, preacher is pengkhotbah.
Oh, preacher.
Preacher, preacher, preach. Papa don't preach.
Oh, pengkhotbah.
I don't know the difference though. You're the one who studies it. What's the difference between khutbah and da'wah?
It's totally different. As I
Huh?
know, khutbah is for like Jum'ah, is
Mm-hmm.
it?
And da'wah?
Pendakwah is for all of us who are Muslim. We
Ah,
can be a
so
dakwah,
so
actually.
a preacher might not be correct because a preacher is actually khutbah.
Oh, okay. I will find another word list. But thank you for the recommendation words.
Also, you talk about I already told you this, but the book, the author of the
Oh
book.
yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to add that, Miss. Allahu
Uh-uh.
Akbar.
You can put an extra slide to your presentation to put the cover of the book and the person that you
Oh,
talk about there. Just like
I
when you
see.
explain about Felix Xiao, you put the person's photo there. So people, oh, this one is Felix Xiao. Okay.
Okay. This will we will present this on Wednesday, right, Miss?
You are going to do another.
9 November, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god,
And this
that's so fast.
and at that time you will do it with the Q&A session.
Yeah. Oh my god. Media.
But remember, not everyone can present on the 10th of November. So we are just going to have some selected learners, probably 3 or 4.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, why don't you want to be those 3 people?
Yes, Miss. I just wanna say alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Oh,
Because we
right,
still,
Media.
yeah, because next Wednesday we are going to start going back to our book again, the student book. Remember, we have our materials to be talked about. So there you
Okay.
can I ask again?
Yep.
Wait, but can I ask Indonesian? for this
Okay.
question only.
Okay.
Pernah berapa banyak gimana ya kata-kata saya nggak tahu kata yang mana.
Hmm.
Dulu itu ada student paling banyak slide-nya itu berapa?
I'm
Pernah.
not sure. I don't count the slides though. Like I said, you can use as many or as few slides as you want. I never count the slides. What I count is the minutes.
Oh,
The minute of the
uh,
presentation,
hmm,
the length. Okay. Like you can actually talk about the whole presentation in one slide, no problem, but it will not be interesting to the audience, you know?
and then I feel like when I talk about my opinion, like I put my opinion on my presentation, I feel like I'm rambling though. How can I make my presentation good without rambling like
Make a
everywhere?
script, like I said, make a script and then practice. Let other people hear you so you know your weaknesses and your strength. You can fix your presentation, you can make it better. If you never ever tried presenting in front of other people, you don't let other people hear you, you won't get another point of view of what your presentation is about. You need other people to tell you, oh, you can improve here and here and here. You can.
I will do my presentation, but I will do it with the Google Doc script. Is that okay? Like right
Mhm.
now, like just right now.
Try not to read it too much.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So
I'm going to end the session. You will do it after we come back to our Zoom. It's
okay.
1 minute more, so I do need to end the session. Okay, see you later.